Put that down.
Chasing dopamine through unhealthy substances, unfortunately, is a very common thing that us ADHDers go through. I love that this content creator is bringing awareness to it, because as someone that has been through this, it is very true. So especially if you haven't been diagnosed or you're later diagnosed in life, I'm not saying it's not possible to fix the system, but it makes it difficult for you to accept and implement a system to better yourself and better manage these symptoms. So as someone that was diagnosed later in life, unfortunately, I was chasing dopamine heavily through alcohol. And because my family wasn't accepting of my mental health, I didn't know what was going on. And, I was younger at the time, and I knew something was wrong. I had anxiety, depression, and, through alcohol, it allowed me to completely numb and disassociate from the reality that I didn't want to be in. I felt depressed all the time. I felt anxiety. I just was masking on such a high level that when I would drink, it would take me away from this reality that I didn't want to be in. And the same thing is later when I was consuming oregano. So I would, smoke so much oregano because it would allow me to adapt to my environment better. It would help me feel relaxed. And again, it would take me away from this reality that I didn't want to be part of. But the thing is, because we're chasing dopamine through unhealthy substances, because we have shame, we have guilt, and we aren't implementing a system that although ADHD is not curable, it is treatable. It makes us crave dopamine and seek it through these unhealthy substances and also unhealthy relationships. And I love that she put this in there, because I've had my fair share of a very unhealthy, toxic relationship. And again, the dangerous thing of us ADHDers chasing dopamine through alcohol, for example, is it can lead to SA. And as someone that has been through SA, it is such a painful process to move past. And as someone that's been through SA, as ADHDers, we already feel guilt and shame, but when you go through SA, it's at such a higher level. So it is so crucial to really eliminate the shame, implement a system, because also, as she brought awareness, is you could also attract narcissists, be in toxic relationships, because as ADHDers, we have difficulty with setting boundaries because we focus so heavily on people pleasing those around us. And the thing with narcissists is that in society, in public, they seem like a great person. They are the life of the party. Like, they are so sweet and kind, but when it comes to closed doors, they are very draining, because they have that push and pull effect, because it leads to trauma bond. And because, again, we already feel guilt, shame, and we struggle with boundaries, it makes it very easily for us to fall for these things that narcissists do. And because we have that difficulty sense with reality, because we're chasing dopamine through unhealthy things, it makes us confused on if they're wrong or we're wrong, because we already feel that guilt and shame of having these ADHD symptoms. And so again, narcissists, it makes it very easy for us to attract narcissists because of this. So that's why it is so crucial to, if you struggle with ADHD symptoms, to go talk to a healthcare provider. First, eliminate the shame, implement the system, so that way you don't attract the wrong people into your life, or try to chase dopamine in unhealthy ways, because again, it will lead to unhealthy relationships. It can lead to addictions and also SA, which I hope no one experiences, because again, as someone that has been through SA, I don't wish that on anyone. And so I love that this content creator is bringing awareness to this, because as a 30-year-old ADHDer, as a 30-year-old with diagnosed ADHD and certified life coach, I approve this message.